Look at that. I mean, does it get better? Hi guys, and welcome back to Archie Hamilton Racing and to another video. Now this one, I always say they're going to be good. This one is going to be good. I am super excited for it. I am going to see today an all-new Porsche GT3 RS, the brand spanking new one. Now I owned an older version of this car, the ultraviolet one, as older viewers of the channel will know. Now, someone I know has bought himself this car. It's just been delivered and we're going to get a chance to see it, get up close and personal with it, and spend a lovely summer's evening with the car. And also I got news that I was put onto his insurance so I can actually drive the car. Whether I'll drive it or not, I'm not sure. I'm not going to ask. If he offers, I shall. Anyway, let's have a good day, evening shall I say, and have some fun because I cannot wait to see this car. Sun is shining, the weather outside is good. Right, and here we go. We have come across the all-new GT3 RS, and the owner is going to be in this video as well, which is going to be super cool, but it looks so good. And this is the first one that I have seen, which is just insane, with this lovely setting where we are. Oh, it's just incredible. And hopefully we are going to get a chance to go out in this car today as well, which is even better. But it's the first time I've actually seen it, and the first thing I noticed, obviously the rear wing is one thing, but it just in person doesn't look too big. It looks all in proportion, which is insane. And then just the way the car is just in this spec, in this sort of Nardo grey, it really does look amazing. Honestly, I'm super jealous. Even the way that the stance of it is just perfect. Everything about it is super cool. And then when we go to the front, these amazing arches which are on the car, which we love. And then yeah, as you can see, just the stance of it is pretty incredible. I'm just really jealous. I literally saw it and I was like, you know what, I need to sort my life out and start getting more GT products, because yeah, that is a stunning bit of kit. Quickly, if you haven't already got involved with Car Vertical, you need to check it out just here. This is what I saw on my phone earlier, just a report. It's so useful if your car's been in an accident, mileage discrepancy, use a taxi, you name it, it has it. Now this is going to save you a lot of money if you have bought a car and it has had accident damage, the mileage is wrong or whatever. Not only buying the car will it save you money, but when you sell it as well, it will make your life a lot easier. So just make sure when you're buying a car to use Car Vertical. And if you're not buying a car, check out your own car. Check out your car's history. See what countries it's been in. See the previous, you know, everything you can imagine. It will bring up the lot. Archie10 as the code when you click on that link as well. Get involved, don't miss out. Anyway, just works. Now let's have a little look inside. You can see inside here, because I've never even seen inside a GT3 RS. As mad as that might sound, I genuinely haven't. Always under 473 miles. This is a Visac car as well. It's got everything apart from carbon ceramics. I was just like, you don't actually need carbon ceramics, to be honest. So yeah, here we have drive mode. I don't even know what half these buttons do. Okay, traction control there. I just want to go in it. I'm just so jealous to start it just here. But yeah, I am super jealous. Bose sound system. I just need one. I need one of these. Obviously want to experience one on the circuit, and that's something which I'm sure we will do shortly. At some point, maybe we can convince him to bring this on a circuit, because look at it from this angle. Look at that. I mean, does it get better? It doesn't get better, does it? You are on camera, please not swear. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi guys, my name's John Baker. With Archie tonight I'm very lucky boy in my new 992 GT3 RS.
Yeah.
and I'm kind enough to even let him drive it.
Yeah, that is very kind of you. You didn't need to do that. I've got in and I'm left foot braking. That's not good.
That's not good, especially when I'm running it in, Archie. I'm running it in.
I feel nervous, John.
No pressure.
You sure you'll find me driving your brand new GT3 RS?
I've insured you on it.
All right, perfect.
I said he's nice and safe. He's a racing driver. But yeah, so you're in track mode at the moment.
Right.
So as I said, I had a play with it the other day. I spoke to the guys at Porsche, and this is Andy Preuninger's preferred settings. So theoretically, this is as compliant as we're going to get for the UK. But you've got DRS ready.
I'm not pressing DRS.
No, we're going to fast bit of road later.
Yeah.
And then you're welcome to press DRS. It's pretty cool, the graphics as well when you do it. You're liking those clicks on the
yeah. And I tell you what, compared to obviously I had the Gen 1 GT3 RS. This is a race car. This is mental.
Well, of all the people, you would know it's a race car, and yeah, it is. I had the 991 Gen 2 Visac, and it's just the presence. You know, I took it to Cafe the Machine on Sunday, and it's, you know, it is so like a race car, isn't it?
It is absolutely bang on, like literally like a race car. The way the car turns in, everything else. Now tell us, this is a Visac, right?
Yeah.
So that means you've got you even said that is Visac?
Yeah, so on the paddles you've got the magnetic click return on those. The Visac comes with the exposed carbon on the bonnet, the roof and the rear wing.
Yeah.
Some of the suspension, I'm told, is also carbon as a result of that. You also got this beautiful, for the first time ever, carbon cage. Yeah. My last one was titanium, you probably know, normally it's titanium. And you also get the Visac badge, and you get, you know, the stitching on the seat. So it's, yeah, it's desirable to have the Visac, I think. Okay,
and what mode are we in now then? Is this, sorry,
so we're in track at the moment.
Track, so is there a comfort mode?
Yeah, if you turn on the top right, you've got the track day. So if you go all the way around, it's called normal.
Right.
So if you go into normal, other way.
All right.
Now you've got basically all safety aids on, you've got traction on.
Right.
But I don't have it on that much because the sports exhaust is not on the normal mode.
So you don't have traction control off when you drive around, or you do?
Not yet. Mate, Andy got it.
Don't do that.
I only got it 6 days ago.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
Right, so the normal is if you're cruising. Track, obviously.
The normal, yeah. I mean, track is, so you've got downforce in dynamic. Yep. So it's automatically managing the downforce for you. And you see on the graphics, you've got, as you probably know, this has got a radiator in the front. There's no trunk on this anymore. It's got a racing single radiator in the front.
No luggage spot.
No, and when we stop, I'll show you. I opened the glove compartment the other day to put my phone in there, and that is the toolkit. So you haven't even got a glove compartment on the GT3 RS. But I'm just going to get some duffel bags to fit in the back. Yeah. When it looks this good, I really don't care.
I just genuinely.
You're liking those paddles, aren't you?
Mate,
if you want to go into manual, just click it across, and then you can just drive it in manual all the time. Just go across to the left. There you go. Yeah, there you go. I prefer that.
I just think that it's just such an experience, isn't it? Like, and it's just amazing, absolutely amazing. So you've had other cars in the past?
Yeah, I'm quite a Porsche fan. So I've bought my first Porsche from Porsche Hatfield 28 years ago. It's a 944 S2, and then I've progressed since then. And I've had, I think I've had about 12 or 14 911s, but the last 5 have been GT products. Nice. I had a 3.8 991 Gen 1.
Yes.
Then I had a GT4 because I fancied the manual.
Yeah.
Then I had a 4-litre Gen 2 991.
Yeah.
Then I had the lizard green for my 50th birthday. I went mental and went lizard green Visac RS.
Yeah.
And then I gave that back to Porsche, and in return they said I'd get an early car, and I actually got the first car that we're in now that Hatfield has seen.
Really? So okay, so this must be early, because like a Visac, some people were saying that wasn't there a problem? You couldn't get Visacs?
I think it was to do with the dash. There wasn't enough Alcantara or something for the dash, but you know, my friend who we met tonight, who's got the GT2 RS, he's kind of a Porsche expert. He's on all the forums, and Martin rang me and said, John, you can now get Visac on the UK. And I had 2 days left to change my spec. So to his credit, Robert Porsche Hatfield updated my spec, and that's why we're in a Visac, which I think with the new Arctic Grey colour works so well.
The Arctic Grey, so that's what it's called, Arctic Grey.
Yeah, I'm loving it. It's a It's a cost option on that other
Trying
cars.
to avoid the potholes, John.
No, well done, mate. I was going to tell you, but I've seen that you're on it, to be honest with you.
Don't worry.
Yeah, so Arctic Grey's a lovely colour. I think it's £2 extra on a GT3, for example.
Right.
And you get niceties like the satin carbon is standard on this that you wouldn't get on the GT3.
Yeah.
So to spec a GT3 even with a lot of these bits, you know, heading towards 200, to be honest with you. So
is that all in all? What are these cars listed then? 180, 190?
This was, I think it was approaching 180. Yeah. And then I put about 30k of options on it, and you have to buy a watch with Porsche as well. So I bought the appropriate watch.
Yeah, but you want it anyway. Like, it's cool.
This part of it, so you have the chassis number on it.
Just buy the watch, you get a GT3 RS. No problem.
I'm not complaining, aren't you?
Yeah.
Have I moaned at you once about the watch? So, no. So I think with the watch and everything, and by the time I PPF'd it, it's about 235 somewhere there. Yeah, but you're going to get that money back because you're a loyal Porsche customer, and that's what it's all about. So you can enjoy this car and not have the financial element in your head that you're going to lose money because you bought cars from Porsche all over the years. Now, if you went and flipped it tomorrow, you're not doing that. So, but if you are thinking about if he's doing that, it's not happening. No. You just get blacklisted, and then you get the money, whatever, but you're not getting another one. And it's like this. This is better. This is the best. Well, the camera wasn't on when we were driving earlier. Yeah. You said to me you only live once. You know, as you know, I've got a 12-year-old son. When my son saw this car, he absolutely freaked out, and you know that's what it's all about. But truthfully, you know, I'm very lucky. I'll give you an example. So when I was at the Porsche Bar 75th anniversary party last Thursday, a guy pulled up in a Pagani Harrier, one of their best customers, and he hasn't got one yet. He's like, how did you get the first one? You know, it struck me how lucky I am with that relationship for the last 28 years, that I feel really a loyalty to them. And you know, you're right, the car isn't going to cost me any money, is it? Let's be honest. No, it's a rare car, launched in the 75th anniversary year, and it's the most extreme RS I've ever seen. And you know, what do you think driving it? I love it. Oh, the RS Active. Oh, I'm sorry to do button controls, but rear wing has changed. You've missed a trick, mate. See, John, it's on. Rear wing has changed. Go a bit faster then. You're fine to go a bit faster. You've got 6,000 revs. You're driving like a Stacey. You're fine to go faster. And then if we close it, oh, that's insane. Yeah. So you see it in the rear mirror. You've also got the flaps working at the front. Mate. So DRS is ready, but when we go this roundabout, we've got some nice straights. You can hear the engine, because I was quite surprised that some people said the sound isn't as good. And I disagree entirely. When this revs out, and you know as well as I do, I can only rev to 6,500 at the moment. Yeah. When I can take it to 9 at 1,000 miles. So you have to do how many miles? 900. 960 odd miles. Yeah. Yeah. But you know, I'm going to keep this car for years. This could be a car that's just a keeper. You won't, because there'll be another one. Well, there's a GT2, yeah, down there, 2026. Yeah. But that's a mild hybrid. You can rev it now. It is, yeah. So, go on. Sounds bad, do you? Doesn't sound bad. That's insane. Yeah. So, you know from your car, right? When you rev to 9, these are a totally different animal, and that's the specialness of this car. Yeah. So I'm actively looking at any excuse to do long trips at the moment to get to 1,000 miles. So once you're there, then you can basically just do what you want. Are you going to track it? Are you going to use it on the track? Yeah. I mean, I'll hopefully, you know, we'll meet up and and do something on the track. Yeah. Typically I use other people's cars on the track because of the tyres and brakes, but I did take my 4-litre GT3 on Silverstone a few times, and I tracked my Ferrari 488. I mean, the difference with, and I love Ferrari, but I took it to Snetterton and it's nothing like this. It was all over the place. No. This will be utterly planted. This will be insane. This will be. You've got a nice fast bit of road here if you want to put DRS on. This is good round this roundabout, people. So what does it give it the beans? This is a great corner arch. You see what we've got. I don't mind you revving more. You just can't go over the clicks, can you? No, I just want the clicks. I'm here for the clicks. No, honestly, mate, congratulations. I mean, genuinely, you've got an amazing car, and I'm very, very jealous. After owning the Gen 1, I'm like, it feels such a step up. It's such an obvious thing to say, but honestly, it's just, I couldn't imagine anything more in a car. And I just think, like, your spec, everything you've done, you're not going to beat it. So instead of
selling it, keep it and enjoy it, because it doesn't get better. It genuinely doesn't get better.
It's definitely a keeper. You know, I'm looking forward to the difference with this as well. Is it's sort of more digital. There's less buttons, so it's going to take me a while just to work out all the various menus and settings.
Yeah.
And I'm sure earlier on your video you've shown the steering wheel here.
Yeah, I've shown it. Yeah.
There's a pro race driver. The amount you can change on this car is unreal.
I mean, I think that's what they've done. They've made it so you can change a lot, but it's not too complicated. The RS is
if you press it, yeah, you go back to it. You'll feel some benefit here if you go a bit faster. There you go. You go to 6 now. If you go to 7,
I know. I'm not gonna. When we take it on a track, I'll have some more fun.
If you're buying the tyres, Archie, you can do it.
I'll buy the tyre. I'll buy the tyres
and the brake pads. You know, honestly. Yeah,
I'd actually be interested to see how far it'd even be off like a full-blown GT3 car, because I don't think it'd be long in it.
It really wouldn't. I know. You know, that's what. You know, when the launch of this happened, and Patrick Long has done a lot of PR around this. You've probably seen him on the drives. This is actually more equivalent to sort of a Le Mans car in terms of the downforce. I think it's 3x a GT3 or something like that, isn't it?
Is that what it is?
Yeah, the downforce level.
Avoiding potholes.
That's fine.
Mate, congratulations. I'm very, very jealous, and yeah, take it on track at some point.